Hi guys, I'm live. Oh man. Okay, let me turn my camera a little bit. So let's see here. Let's get started. So wife tips. I would just wanted to just let you guys know my point of view of it all, and this is what we'll be starting with. So I got my little notebook right here. So, example number one of some tips you can take with you if you're in your single season or if you're getting to your dating season are so sometimes you have to be a helpmate, just like how it says in the Bible, being a helpmate to a man. You want to be a helpmate because sometimes they won't have time to do all the things they need to do for themselves. So there's going to be times where he doesn't have time to do his normal things that he would do to take care of himself. So one example of a thing that I did is there was a road trip coming up that he was going on. And so I didn't really want him to eat fast food the whole time. So I just went to the store. I brought some bread. I bought some really good deli meat. And, I let him know, like, these are for you for your trip. And with that being said, that helped him stay healthy because people weren't always thinking about easier ways that they could be healthy. This probably made him get to his destination even faster than he was going to get there. This probably made him, just feel really good. Like I believe he even said like, oh, like we rather had eaten the sandwiches than anything else because the sandwiches were so good. So just being that helpmate when it's like I went to this customer service thing for this fancy hotel, and I remember them saying like the reason why they're number one at their customer service is because before someone tells them what they need, they already have it for them. So it's kind of like when someone comes to your house and you sort of like ask them like, "Do you want water?" Instead of just grabbing them a cup of water, instead of just giving them what you just anticipating someone's needs, like, every time someone comes over, maybe they say no to you, or, "Oh no, I don't want to, I'm okay. I don't want, it's okay." Like they may think they're being a bother, but be like, "I have this water for you." So this also helps not just in being a wife, but also just being an all around good host, good friend. But when it's someone dear to your heart, someone who takes care of you, like your husband, you want to be a helpmate to them. You want to help them with their life. You want to enhance their life. You know, um, well, I want to kind of go in order, so I don't want to miss anything. Let's see. Take control of your household. So that's another tip. Bring in plants. Bring in other things like things that just make your space beautiful. Bring in good smelling candles, good smelling scent sticks, good smelling plugins. Make your house beautiful. One little hack that I've started doing like 2 days ago is pouring some Fabuloso in a pot and just letting that permeate the air because I like to eat a lot of different foods that smell all types of different ways. So it's really helpful to do these small things to make the house beautiful. 9 times out of 10, men are not worried about making the house beautiful. They're more so just adding stuff in it, finding places for their stuff that they've just gotten to go. And yeah, so that could be something that you could do to enhance your house. Candles, nice lighting, nice bathroom accessories, change your shower curtain every once in a while, bleach your shower curtain every once in a while to make sure it's clean. Doing things like adding, a little glass container of Q-tips so someone doesn't always have to reach down under the cabinet and grab Q-tips. There's things you can do in your home to make things more accessible, things more easy. You see that you guys may use something a lot, maybe just leave it out on the counter, make things accessible, add beauty. That's another tip. I'm not going to go in order. I don't know which tips are in order or not, but just if something permeates with you, execute on it right away. That's one thing I've been loving to tell my clients. Let's see here. Be supportive and understanding. So when you're first dating someone, maybe they have a lot of time for you, but sometimes seasons change in people's life and they have more things to focus on. So just being understanding and not getting so caught up in what someone's not doing for you. The more that you step back from your relationship and you look at the small things that someone does for you will notice that people are doing things for you. It just may not be what your expectations are. So that's one reason why I always try to tell my clients, go in with just a goal. Don't go into your marriage with an expectation. Just go in with a goal. Like that's it, because people will disappoint you and it's nothing personal. So let's see here. Add spice and color to your relationship. You know, go to bars with your husband, like do the fun stuff that you were doing when you were his girlfriend. Almost be like his girlfriend when you're like just like inside of like a container that's a husband and a wife, like still being that same girlfriend who he could have fun with, that same girlfriend who he could laugh with, who he could just have kick back with and not be so serious and not talk about, oh, we need to go grocery shopping, oh, we need to do this, oh, we need to do this, oh, could you pay for this, like just being a source of fun, being a joy generator. Let's see what else I wrote down. You can add spice by holiday decor. How many times have you just let the holiday pass and you like didn't decorate or anything? When you decorate or even just put up one balloon, two balloons, a little bit of fall decor, this adds so much spice and color. This makes your home feel so homey. It makes it feel so like so much fun. Celebrating holidays, yeah, a lot of holidays are man made, but so what? Just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Valentine's Day, decorate your house, do things to add spice and color. I have a little bit of like a code going away, so bear with me if you are hearing my sniffles, and I'm just gonna have a little bit to drink. That's the best thing I ever did was go downstairs and get something to drink. Okay, I'm gonna show Instagram that I'm live right now. So let's see. Hmm. Oh my god, someone just popped in. Hi guys, we ready? Okay. Oh, that's my beautiful love. So, okay, save my Instagram. They're gonna know I'm going live later. So, anyways, let's get back to it. So, just like I was saying before, just like decorating on holidays, you can literally spend about $10 getting things at Party City to make your home feel lively, to make your home feel like there's a holiday coming and there's excitement around it, versus just letting the holidays pass and depending on your husband to like celebrate the holiday. Do things where you can still be dependable on yourself and you can celebrate the holidays and add color to your relationship, and it also just adds color to your life. And let's see here. Almost every holiday. Don't be afraid to take out the trash. So a lot of us, we get very set on gender roles. Maybe there'll be times where you need to take the trash out, and that's okay. Don't get so caught up on gender roles that you're like, oh, my husband isn't doing his part if he's not participating in doing his gender role. Like sometimes he can be busy and maybe you have more time. Why not just do it? What's the big deal? It's not going to kill you. So let's see here. One thing I want to throw in that I actually didn't write down is noticing when someone, like, reading the room, noticing maybe when your husband needs space, noticing when you need space, noticing when your husband needs more togetherness, just noticing what's going on, so you're not being hyper reactive to, oh man, he didn't want to spend time with me. Your husband is a human being. He needs space just how you need space. He needs time to think just how you need time to think. So just being aware of things that you may need to open your eyes to, and you may need to be understanding to. Let's see here. Have hobbies. One hobby I picked up this summer was bike riding, and it gave me the ultimate joy. Like, it was so much fun. So I want you to have your own hobbies. I want you to bike ride if possible. I want you to garden. I have a little bitty small garden. It doesn't have like vegetables or fruits. It's more like I just water my flowers because that's what I'm used to. I have my house plants that I water. And that's another thing that you can add to your life is, I mean, adding to your home is like beautiful flowers or beautiful plants. Sometimes we are like, oh, I just need my husband to buy me flowers. But if you genuinely like fresh flowers, buy them yourself. What's the big deal? But it's very important that you get some hobbies that you enjoy. It even helps you with your confidence. It even helps you in your relationship because you're not depending on your husband to give you every source of dopamine, every source of oxytocin. You kind of want to, when you are in your single season, you are independent. When you are in your relationship, you're in your marriage, you are interdependent. So it's very important that you be interdependent. So, and when you're in the season of being interdependent and you are now in your marriage, you're in your relationship, this is still on you to make him the dessert on your life and not the whole main platter. So having your hobbies is going to be really important, so you're not always making him the main platter and getting all of your sources of love from him. You can get sources of love from strangers when you're out roller skating or you're out taking a walk alone. You're recharging yourself, you're working on your mental health. That's one thing that in a marriage, why you're having your own hobbies are very important, because your mental health. And then you also will have more things to talk about. Talk about what you've seen on your bike ride. Talk about what you've seen when you were out, what new developments are coming. If you guys are always seeing everything together and it's everything like, oh, always like, togetherness, some separateness will be needed. And that is like a top tier wife tip for sure. Let's see here. We're on the next page now, and I only got a couple, like two more to go, so we'll be done in a second. So another thing is about your interdependentness. Every time you go and see your family, your husband doesn't need to go with you. Sometimes it's okay for you to go places alone and to let your family tell you the private stuff. Maybe they don't want to share their personal business with your husband, even though sometimes it might get back to him anyway. But not for me, but maybe for other people, because I love keeping secrets. But every time you go and see your family, don't beat him up for not going because it's not a big deal. It's your family. Do you even want to spend time with them, or is it about him coming and always going with you to see them and so you can spend time with them? Is it about you showcasing your relationship to them every single time so you can feel validated? What is the need for him to go every time you visit? If you're like me and you visit your family once a week or twice a week or even three times a week, he doesn't need to go every time. Find out what's your goal? Like, what's your goal of having him come? Is it because it's a holiday? Okay, well then that makes sense. Is it because, you guys are all going bowling and they paid for a spot for him? Okay, that makes sense. Is it because you guys are just sitting around and talking about gossip? Then there's no need for him to be there. That sounds like a girl's day. Let's see. If you are a stay at home wife, start a business. If you like to work out, you can start a business from that. We all have a skill. If you even got through 4 years of college, you can teach on that on your own platform and start a network and help people that are, wanting to get through college and wanting to be better test takers. You can start a business from anything. You can start a podcast right from your phone. My podcast is on the Anchor app. So it's just downloading and making a voice memo. It doesn't have to be, perfect. If you are like, oh, well, it's okay, I don't need to start anything. Well, guess what? You should, because you need to, bring like joy to your life, and helping others brings joy. Um, pulling people up who have never been a stay at home wife, people would love to hear about that. That brings joy to them. So, teaching others, letting them know how you got to where you are, letting them know how you manifested your husband, all these things. Let me just look at my book and just make sure I didn't forget anything. Let's see here. That is pretty much it. I don't know. I know I got one person on. I hope you gave me a little like. Other than that, that's all I have. And I'll be back on tomorrow. I don't know what time because life is insane, especially when you have a business and a life. So I'll definitely try to start coming on every day because why not? It's just doesn't take that much time. I've only been on for 15 minutes. But look at the description. I have products and all these things below. I have Instagram. Follow me on there and let's talk. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye.